Hey there, fellow beekeepers. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out with your first hive, there's one challenge that unites us all: keeping our bees healthy and safe from threats. And if you've spent any time around bees, you know there's one tiny enemy that can cause big problems. If you've ever cracked open a hive and felt that little jolt of worry about Varroa mites, trust me, you're not alone. Every beekeeper, no matter how experienced, has felt that same concern. It's a universal part of beekeeping these days. These tiny red-brown parasites, officially called Varroa Destructor, are one of the biggest threats our bees face today. They're so small you might miss them at first glance, but their impact is massive. So, what exactly are Varroa mites? They're external parasites that specifically target honeybees, and they've spread to nearly every corner of the beekeeping world. Imagine a parasite no bigger than a pinhead, latching onto your bees and sucking out their life juices. It's like having a vampire attached to you, draining your strength day after day. Not only do they weaken individual bees, but they also carry viruses that can devastate entire colonies. Deformed wing virus, for example, can leave bees unable to fly or work, crippling the hive's ability to survive. They're sneaky, tough, and everywhere. Even if you can't see them, they might be hiding in your brood, multiplying out of sight. But understanding their life cycle is your first weapon in the battle. Knowledge is power, and the more you know about how these mites operate, the better you can fight back. Here's how the Varroa mite operates. The adult female mite clings to a honeybee and hitches a ride into the hive. She's patient, waiting for just the right moment to strike. She waits for a worker bee larva to be sealed in its cell. This is her golden opportunity, because inside the capped cell, she's protected and can reproduce undisturbed. That's when she slips in, lays her eggs, and her offspring feed and grow alongside the developing bee. The brood cell becomes a nursery for the next generation of mites. By the time that bee emerges, it's already infested and the mites are ready to repeat the cycle. This is how infestations can spiral out of control so quickly. This means Varroa populations can explode if left unchecked, especially in late summer and early fall when brood production is high. If you're not vigilant, a healthy hive can become overwhelmed in just a few weeks. Now, let's talk treatments. There are chemical options like formic acid, oxalic acid, and amitraz. These treatments can be very effective at knocking down mite numbers quickly. These are effective, but always follow the label and best beekeeping practices to protect your bees and your honey. Overuse or misuse can harm your bees or contaminate your honey crop, so be careful and informed. There are also softer, more natural approaches, like powdered sugar dusting, drone brood removal, and screened bottom boards. These methods can help reduce mite loads without chemicals and are great tools for integrated pest management. Some beekeepers even breed for mite-resistant bees. These special strains can groom mites off themselves or show other behaviors that help keep mite populations in check. But here's the real secret: consistency. Regular monitoring is key. It's not enough to treat once and forget. You need to stay on top of mite levels all season long. I like to do an alcohol wash or sugar roll every month during the season. These tests give you a clear picture of what's happening inside your hive, so you can act before it's too late. Track those mite counts, and don't wait until your bees are in trouble to act. Early intervention is the best way to keep your colonies strong and productive. Varroa mites aren't going anywhere, but with the right knowledge and a solid plan, you can keep your hives healthy and thriving. Remember, a proactive approach is always better than a reactive one. Remember, every strong colony starts with a vigilant beekeeper. Your attention and care make all the difference in the fight against Varroa. Keep learning, keep checking, and keep fighting for your bees. The more you know, the better you'll be at protecting your hives and supporting the health of your local ecosystem. Thanks for watching. For more tips, check out www.sb-apiary.com. And remember, together we can give our bees the best chance to thrive.